So we've popped up to Hadlow Road railway station on the Wirral near Willaston. And this is an area known as the Wirral Way. And it's the old railway stations and track that used to be here before Dr. Beechin's time, when he basically got rid of them all, to be fair. I've not been here before, I think it's only small. Just popped in for a quick look. There's still a segment of rail here, to be honest. Little. I think this is a junction box of some kind. Still got all the levers. So at some point this must have been a bit more of a major route, or this was in charge of looking after the major route, I'm not sure. I always look for odd little details like that. Is that the original rain drain pipe? A little waiting room across the way for the trains. I'm assuming that at one point there was 2 lots of rail. Assuming here. And there's a level crossing at the bottom there. Place that sells drinks and food. Gas lamp.
Well, it was different when we got to their house.
I love the old station. I'm guessing that the station master, yeah, well there we go. Station master's house, I was going to say, I'm guessing that the station master used to live here.
There you go. Well.
Old sack truck. Couple of milk churns. People remember getting their milk delivered like this. Just before my time, really, that. When you used to go outside and get a few dumps out the barrel. Hadlow Road, and here's the level crossing. The sun's come. It's been pouring down today. It's been absolutely horrible. Weather's been absolutely rotten. I come out today and the sun's scorching, absolutely blinding, so you can virtually not see. It's so bright in some areas. London and North Western Great Western Railways joint lines. Do not trespass or you get a booting, and you have to pay 40 shillings as well on top. And then the railway would have carried on Cross the road there and then off down into the distance. And that is part of the Wirral Way. It's very hard to say Wirral Way. Oh, it's a bit better this way, I'm not getting blinded by the sun. Yeah, but this little place, I think it's got a bit of a voice recorded message of history or something. I don't know if it's a tour, because it would be too small to have a tour surely, but if you want to pop in and get yourself scones and tea, then this is your place. A real proper old telephone box. I don't know if this opens. No, it's bolted. But you can see the old telephone. That's what telephones were like when I was a kid. Dial.
We're going to chat a little bit more about that pop-up cafe. We're going to Jenny Jackson. Jenny, tell us about the pop-up cafe. There's one happening this weekend, isn't there? Bacon butties on offer, I understand.
Bacon butties indeed. The cafe started here soon after the station opened. And we were allowed to have a very small kitchen, a team of volunteers who can help us each Sunday when we're open. We're open once a month in January, February and March. In March and in March so it's a very successful revenue for the station. But we have people who come here from all over the area. We have people from West Kirby, right down to Sutton, Nailsmith Port, and even further afield. They've heard us on the radio before. We do bacon butties, coffee, tea, cake, and it's highly successful. And they have tables on the platform, and we have waitresses are all our volunteers, all age groups who come. We have girls who have come and helped us in the past. So our cafe is a great success in the village.
And as well as the bacon butties, they get to come and have a look at a piece of history.
Absolutely. A piece of history. We've had our telephone box which has been renovated, which has caused a lot of entertainment for children when they're here. Like to get inside and pretend that they are going back in history to the old times when telephones were only telephone boxes. So yes, we've done a lot of conversation. It's been hugely changed.
And this weekend there's going to be a model of the station to be put in the signal box, I understand. If I could talk to you now, Lynn Jackson Evans, Lynn Jackson Eves, apologies. Tell us a little bit about the model railway box that's going to be put in this weekend.
Yes, well, there's a model railway being made by the Tram Railway Company, and they are bringing it here this weekend. It's an absolute replica of Hadlow Rail Station, and we all went down a few weeks ago and saw the little model. It's absolutely fascinating, really tiny model. So that is going to be in the signal box for people to come along and have a look at.
And we talked about the amount of volunteers that are here as well. Is there still opportunity for people to get involved as a volunteer?
Absolutely. We're very short on the catering side. We're so busy. We have 7 volunteers. We could do a few more. And people are always handy to come out for gardening and just tidying up, litter picking, anything really. We're always keen on volunteers.
Thank you very much.
You going forward? Okay.
2020, COVID struck. We're all told to work from home, not to go out, not to mix. Hospitality businesses all closed. Could be allowed, we had to wear a mask. And wash our hands. Keep a 2-metre distance. Maintenance at the station still went on. A very small group still keeping the distances from each other, maintaining the grounds. Eventually 21, we begin to get down to our first job, kitchen. Soon back in full swing. This year we had 3 entertainers come. The first one was Sheila Carter, who sang. She also, for a second part, her sister joined. Maintenance and improvements.
It's one thing I do like about the Wirral and North Wales, really. Kind of lucky where we live, because it's still quite countrified. I don't know if that's a word. Still quite a lot of countryside around, still a lot of farmers around. It's diminished a lot since I was a kid, because where I lived in Connesky there were several farms when I was a kid, you know. Used to get cows walking across the road in Connesky and things like that, but you don't get that anymore because the farms have gone. They're now housing estates. But some places on the Wirral still are pretty active, and some places closer to home are still active, just a little tiny bit further out of town than I'm used to, really. You know, it used to be, you know, quarter of a mile from the house we was farming, and now it's more like a mile from the house, or 3/4 of a mile maybe. Slowly but surely moving further and further out into the country, along with the housing developments quickly chasing it. So it is nice that places like this still exist, you know. I don't know if you can see through those trees, there's cows full of fields. Yeah, fields full of cows over there. Sounds like a flat tyre. Get a photo while I film. Anne-Marie has taken several photos already. She was here yesterday. So much she's brought us for today to see the place. Like I say, it's tiny, it's just a little stop off, but if you were ever over this way and it was a warm sunny day in the middle of the day, it might be worth a pop in. You can get yourself a loo break and a cup of tea. I'm not sure what else they do, but I'm sure you get yourself a piece of cake or a scone or something. Cold drink and what have you. Ice creams, it says there. Ice cream for dogs as well. They do Scoops ice cream for dogs. The frozen treat that gets tails wagging. I wonder if that little pooch there's had one. Oh, poor fella, he's got a big cage on his nose. There we go, some old signs.
Yeah, they do like bacon coffee in my car. Oh yeah, Dad! Dad! Horse! Horse! Dad!
Oh yeah.
When I was there last, we were like, can you make cakes for some people or whatever? And I was like, sorry, don't even care. very good picture of the horses. They're trying to get your attention. I'm trying to get a picture with them, quite especially to do it. This is nice, it's not really. There, look, Lever's castle cake. Where's that? I found it in my bike and you went over the side.
And ahead there will have been where the rail continued. But yeah, nice little place. Oh, I can see the menu a little bit better here. Stick of toffee fudge, I think that's ice cream. English tea. English fruit tea, I think it says. Cans £1.20. Latte £3. Sell crisps and other such things. Nice little stop off though, isn't it? You never know. You might pop here yourself one day. This station master's house, we discovered, has actually got a little cafe inside, and it's open until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's not bad, to be fair. Food's nice. A large breakfast in there is served till 3:30, and that costs £11.50. £8 for a small breakfast. You're better off with a large, to be honest. We weren't aware that it closed at 4 o'clock either, so we ordered one bang on 3:30, and they were very kind to let us stay till 4:30, which was very nice of them.
Railway inside.
There's a little miniature railway on Maria's spotted up here. Let's go and have a look. Up in the old signal box.
She won't be able to
Can you see it, love, or is it a bit too difficult?
go to. No, it's like, well, there's too much of a shadow when you do it, so you can't. Well,
You can buy that picture. 50p. There
what
we
picture?
go. That one that you're taking a photo of. You can buy it. I do have 50p if you want one. This is where you get your God, I hate COVID. What's the word? Ice cream. That's where you get your ice cream. And this is where you park. Now, if it's a nice warm hot day, it's going to be very difficult to park here, so it might be worth looking outside down there somewhere. You might find somewhere a bit easier to park. Now 5 PM is when they shut this place up. And it's about 1:45 now. Now I don't like cutting things close to the bone, so I'd be gone by 4:30. But Anne-Marie doesn't mind, you know, pushing the limits. Yeah, I'd have already left. It's a nice little stop off though. Not very big, but you can spend half an hour here or so. We've been here for about an hour and a half, but then we had a breakfast and what have you. And where those people is walking now is another part of the Wirral Way. And I think, I'm no expert here, so do forgive me, but I think that the Wirral Way is basically a nature lane, country path sort of affair that follows the route that the old railway used to take. So you can follow this. It goes through places like Neston and Heswall and Thurston and places like that, you know. And go for a pleasant walk in the country. Some of the stations have been retained. I think Thurston still has, I think it still has this. I did do a video there a while ago, but I've got COVID memory these days, so do forgive me, but I think it's got this platform, that's the word, I couldn't remember the word, and that's about it. It hasn't got the station master's house and little, I don't think it's got the little brick building. It may have, I could be wrong. Check back on my previous video and have a nose. But this Hadlow Road has got the station master's house, which is a cafe, and you can get yourself drinks and ice creams and other such things. I don't recall there being anything actually on the platform at Thurston, but around the corner there was like a kind of nature area of sorts with picnic benches in a small community centre type building, and they did do cups of tea and a bit of cake and what have you, so you can get stuff there too. I don't know if you can see the little model railway from the corner window over here. The sun's shining very brightly into the window though, so no, it's I'll give it a go. I don't know, I can't see it myself, so I don't know what it come out like, but hopefully okay. Just have a final little walk up and down the platform and then skedaddle. There's another tractor. I do like to see tractors on the road. I know most motorists whinge, oh god there's a tractor, but to be fair, most of them go like hell these days anyway. You know, if it's a 30 limit road, they can easily match that, no problem. Look back at the station master's house. Old sack truck. Buckets of sand for fire. Milk churns, that's the word, churn. I couldn't remember that before. A couple of benches to sit on. Also, this is just as a bit of a side note really, there's a garage. Just through these old gates. Got sash windows here as well, look. See the old sash windows? Vehicle coming, I can hear it. And I don't know how long these vehicles have been here for sale, but there's some here for sale. They've got grass growing under the wheels and everything, so been here a while. Look at this thing. That's an oddball vehicle if ever there was one. Some kind of military thing. LT. Is that Lithuania or is that Latvia? I'm not sure. Interesting looking beast though, isn't it? Covered in cobwebs. Yeah, left hand drive. Mercedes. It's been here for some time because it's not rusting, but it's getting covered in rust from the leaking roof, I think. I'm assuming this is up for grabs as well. It's not like someone's private collection. That's a big Benz, that is. That's a big car. Another whopper. passion wagon. Want to do a bit of Max and Paddy? So yeah, it's alright, isn't it? There's another view of the station here too, look. It's got a date actually, I didn't see that before. The date when it was opened, I'm assuming, or built, 1866. Just above the door there. And there you go. Opening times are 8 till 8 PM, April 1st till the 30th of September, 8 till 5 PM, 1st of October to the 31st of March. Open 7 days a week. And the cafe's open till 4 PM. I think must be 7 days a week because it's Sunday and it's open. I'll just double check the opening times before I shut this off. I think it's 9 o'clock, but never be too cocky. Yes, 9. There you go. Hadlow Road Station. Definitely worth a visit if you're around. Okay. Ta-ta for now.